Howdy folks, Grant here with Health Trust Software. I am going to show you how to create a fax cover sheet for your agency just really quickly using Microsoft Word. It's important to remember that you will need to save it in a PDF format, and I'll show you how to do that as we go. So basically you want to open up Word, so go find Word on your computer and just click on it. Usually you can find it under the Start menu. And if you'll go over here to File and click on New, it'll give you a list of different options of things that you can create. Click on this Faxes button, and what's really nice is it gives you a lot of different fax cover sheets and fax items you can choose from. So if you'll notice, it'll give you a kind of a preview over here too. So if you want to click around here and just choose one that you think you like, and as long as you're connected to the internet, you can download any of these. And so we'll just click one here and click download. And there it is, downloading, and it pulls up the screen now where I can edit it. So basically you'll go in here and edit all your different fields. A lot of these fields you're going to leave blank because the software, as you're entering the information into the software will actually fill these out once you've saved your fax cover sheet into the software. One field that you will want to edit is this from, and so you might want to put your company name there, or if you're saving it for an individual, then you could put that there. ABC Home Health, Grant. Of course, your fax number. And you can scroll down there and see if you want to change anything. You don't have to include all of these fields, obviously, if you don't want to, but that's what they're there for. Alright, here's the important part. When you go to save it, you will go to Save As, and you can choose whatever name you want here. I'll just put ABC Fax Cover Page 1. When we go to save it, we don't want to save it as a Word document like it shows there. We want to save it as a PDF. So we'll go down and save it as a PDF, and we'll simply click Save. And now it has saved it in the PDF format. Okay, it has been saved in the PDF format, but we got one more thing we have to do, and that is we need to create some form fields. Now, in order to do that, we'll have to have a software program like Adobe Acrobat. So I'm going to log out of this. I'm going to get out of the Adobe Reader, and I'm going to open Acrobat. Acrobat will allow us to edit our PDF. So if we click on Edit here, and I'll go to Open, and I can find my cover sheet that I just made. Now, what we want to do is we want to add some form fields. And so in order to do that, we can go down here, we'll scroll down to Forms, and click Edit. See, it says currently there are no form fields in the PDF. So in order for those fields to be uploaded in the software, they have to be there. So we're going to click Yes. Okay. Now it gave me a few, but it didn't detect all of them that I wanted to detect. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so we can see it better. Here we have this, but it doesn't really help me much, so I'm going to delete that one that it automatically put in there. What it did do is it created these click boxes, so we don't have to do that. But if you did need to create a click box, you'd just go over here to Add New Field, hit a check box, and then it's going to allow you to put it wherever you want. So if I wanted to put it there for the urgent box, and I could just type urgent. If I wanted to make it a required field as the person is filling this out, I could click required field. I don't want to do that, but anyway, I can just drag that down there, and then as the person is filling out the cover sheet, it's going to click. They're going to be allowed to click that urgent box if they want to. But that urgent box is already there, so I'm going to delete the one I just made. Alright, creating fields. Simply go over here to add new field, and you'll click text field. And if, for instance, if I wanted to include the recipient's name, I could click recipient name. If I want to make that a required field, again, I can just click required. I don't really want to. If I want to resize that box a little bit, you guys probably know how to do some of this, but just so you know, there we go. Add new field. Now let's say I want to include the recipient's fax number. Obviously, that is going to be a required field, and so what we can do is just type that in, recipient. If I could spell, that'd be great. Fax number, and now we can click this required button. Close it out, and it's going to turn that red because it's a required field. Anyway, you'll continue adding all these as much as you want. Again, in the from box, if you want to just leave that where it's not something you have to update all the time, you can just leave your name. You could put your agency's fax number. You might want to include the number of pages. Sometimes that's helpful, especially when they are sending you a fax back and you need to process all the different pages. Real quickly, I want to show you down here for the comments box. All you really need to do is you can create another text field. Sorry. So we'll click that. We'll type comments. And if we want to make it bigger, we just make it bigger. Of course, what you'll want to do is save all this. Once you have everything the way you want to save the file, and that way it'll save it. And when you upload it, all of those fields, those form fields, will already be in your cover sheet. That way they're ready to go. Hope this little video helps, and if you have any questions, do feel free to call us at 1-877-442-4555, or you can email us at support@healthtrustsoftware.com. Thanks. Have a great day.